Hi everyone, my name is Jane and welcome to my channel. In my previous video, I talked about the 10 reasons that marrying a Korean might not be a good idea for you. So in today's video, let me make you feel better and give you a lot of hope because I will be talking about the 10 amazing reasons why you should date or marry a Korean man. And let me start with the very first one. Korean men are extremely loyal. Every step, every decision that he makes, he will value your opinion and he will always ask what you think about what he plans to do. And that is because he doesn't want to do things that will ruin your good relationship with him. Of course, there will be times when he will show admiration to good-looking and gorgeous celebrities or movie stars. But at the end of the day, he will look at you and tell you that you are the prettiest girl in the world for him. Regardless of how you feel about yourself, your size, your looks, your insecurities, your Korean man will always find something very special about you, whether that's your smile, your awkward walk, your clumsiness, the way you laugh. That is enough for them to keep loving you and think how special you are to them. Reason number 2, Koreans in general are very hardworking. Work is life and life is work for them. If you've ever been in Korea or if you know any Korean, one thing that you will notice about them is they wake up early in the morning, no matter how drunk they are, no matter how sick they are, without any complaints, and they will go to work. It is partly because of this Korean value and principle that they don't depend on other people, even their family, like their siblings, for instance, for help. They work very hard because they want to be independent. They work very hard because they want to take care of their own family by themselves. Long before the maximum 52-hour work week policy in Korea, a lot of Korean men in particular would work for like 10 to 12 hours a day. Can you imagine that? You can be sure that they are not lazy and they are not gonna make you hungry if you ever decide to marry them. Another amazing reason why you should date or maybe even later marry a Korean is because Koreans are highly motivated people, sometimes to the point of being too competitive perhaps. But I think that is a good thing because that means that they want to succeed. They have got plans and they have got dreams in life. And once you become part of that man's life, he will include you in that plan. He will think of ways for you to succeed together. He will draw out plans for the two of you to have a good life together. That is one important quality that you should look out for in a man that you want to marry in the future. Reason number 4 is probably very obvious, and that is because Korean men have great skin. That great glass skin is not exclusive to Korean ladies. And I know that for a fact because I have always envied my husband's skin. And the great thing about it is that once you get married and if you ever do have children, your kids will most likely have that great skin too. So reason number 5 might come as a surprise to some of you, but one amazing thing about Koreans is that they almost don't have that cringy body odor. Unless they don't change their socks for days, or they don't shower for weeks, or they've been drinking soju and beer the night before, don't brush their teeth, or they have been smoking packs. The thing about Koreans is that even if they sweat too much, they just simply don't stink as much as we non-Koreans do. If I have been sweating the whole day and I don't shower in the evening, when I go to bed, I could literally smell myself. But my husband, even if he has not showered for 2 days, or even if he has been sweating the whole day, he just truly doesn't stink at all, at least not like me. So I have to make sure that I take a shower at least twice a day, or I change my clothes after I've been out under the sun the whole day, because if I don't, I am gonna stink and he's still totally fine. The scientific explanation for that is Koreans have a mutation of the gene ABCC11, particularly on East Asians and almost 100% of Koreans. And that also explains why you will not find a lot of Koreans who need to use a deodorant. I've got two kinds of deodorant that I use in the morning and one in the evening, but my husband has not used a single deodorant in almost the 14 years that we've been together. So yeah, that is amazing. Reason number 6, I know that a lot of East Asians, including the Japanese and the Chinese, also have got this, but in my opinion, Koreans have the cutest monolid eyes in the world. And I'm gonna say it again, cutest monolid eyes in the world. Come on, look at these photos for example. Whether they look handsomely serious or smiling with a cute monolid eyes, you're gonna fall in love with them. Reason number 7, Koreans are well educated and a majority continue to get a master's or a doctorate degree. And even if they don't, a lot of them get trainings and certificates that they can use to get a job in the future. And as an added bonus, many Koreans also play at least one musical instrument. Or even if they don't, they are at least very good at singing. Next reason, if you are dating a Korean man or is married to a Korean man, you can be sure to get a steady supply of Korean cosmetic products. Of course, Korean cosmetic products are one of the best in the world in terms of quality, in cost effectiveness. Even if you don't live in Korea at the moment, you can be sure that your generous boyfriend is going to give you a lot of cosmetic products as presents. Reason number 9, Koreans in general, I believe, are generous because in my experience, when you give them something, they're at least going to give it back or give it back double. So if you know a Korean and you've experienced Korean generosity, whether in the past or at present, please share your experience in the comment section down below. Reason number 10, and I believe is the most important reason or factor that you should consider when dating or planning to marry a Korean man, is that you can be sure that that man of yours is going to become a family man. Yes, for Koreans, it is always a family first. Even if they go out with friends, drinking, having fun, at the end of the day, they would always think about their family. They would always think about their children, what they can do to make their wives happy, what they can do to make their children healthy and happy. And that is why they work very hard. No matter how tough work gets in the company, they would always wake up early in the morning, go to work, and go do that job. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to support my channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!